We're back with Pat Wilson, and we're talking about tournament team selection. Pat, every year we have this question about alternates, and you and I have both had many phone calls and emails about it. Can you fill us in on what our position is with regards to alternates?
Simply put, Nick, there are no alternates. I know local leagues want to identify players that they may add to the tournament team in case of an injury, a kid goes on vacation or something like that, and they just can't do it. What the problem really is that the alternates feel like they're part of the team. You have them practicing, you have them working out with the team. We've even seen situations where they're sitting in the stands wearing a shirt much like the team jersey. And that kid that is not on the team really feels left out because they're doing all the work, but they can't play in the game. So we don't allow, our rules don't provide for alternates. And I think the leagues are really doing a disservice when they identify one or two alternates from the pool of candidates. And that's what I would say. The entire age-eligible, residence-eligible, participation-eligible group of kids from that division are your pool of alternates, and don't get them involved until you're ready to put them on the team. And if you have open spots, then instead of calling them alternates, those kids should be on the team. That's my opinion, Nick.
Very well put. Mine too. We've simplified our tournament announcement tryout date. There's been some confusion. We've gone back and forth. Should we have the June 15th date? Should we not? Should we eliminate it? Can you clarify where we are with the June 15th date as it relates to all of the tournament divisions?
Well, last year during the regional roundtables by the district administrators, we considered this tournament issue in their discussion. And the district administrators overwhelmingly were in favor of kind of eliminating a hard and fast date. So the new rule is that the announcement, tryout, practice is 2 weeks prior to the first tournament game. So if your first game is June 28th, then the announcement, practice, and tryouts for all the teams in the district is 2 weeks prior. And so what that allows is that it provides for greater flexibility from division to division, district to district, and state to state. Some states in the Northeast where it's colder need a little bit more time, start their tournaments later. Some teams and districts in the Southeast or California or the Southwest start a little bit earlier. So it gives greater flexibility and still kind of gives everyone a level playing field because everyone's really starting that practice announcement 2 weeks prior.
Let's move on to coaches and managers. Can you explain who is eligible and who is not eligible with regards to being a tournament team coach or manager?
So everyone that coaches during the regular season in that specific division is eligible to be selected for the tournament team managers and coaches. However, I would add this one caveat is that the league president, the district staff, and the district administrators, while they may have coached during the regular season, are not eligible to coach a tournament team. And we do that because the league president is really responsible for the oversight of the league and managing the processes and the verification and the administration of all the tournament teams, not just the ones they may be managing or coaching. So we want them to be focused on the entire league, not any one division. And then the district staff and the district administrator, they're the ones running the tournament. So we want to avoid any type of conflict of interest with allowing them to manage or coach during the international tournament.
Pat, is there anything else that we want to cross off before we finish up this particular segment with regards to tournament team selection?
Well, Nick, I'd like to come back to probably one of my first points with regards to our conversation today is that the parents of the kids that are participating and that are eligible for tournament need to be informed about the process that the local league's going to use. So putting that in writing, distributing it to the parents within the league will help everyone when it comes time to make the difficult selections. The other thing I would say in closing is that get the kids involved, have them be part of the process. They know who belongs there. And it's critically important that it's their league, the league's for them, to get them to be the major participant in that selection because it's really about them.
Thanks, Pat, for joining us.
Thanks, Nick.
That will do it for this segment. Stay tuned for future segments that will cover the tournament guidelines and procedures. For everyone here at Little League International, for Pat Wilson and our communications staff, thanks for joining us.